talking about you didn't get it? I sent it over the other day.
Yeah, this is him.
I got the receipt right here.
What?
What are you talking about?
No comments.
Mara's back in town?
Are you telling me my
Are you
job?
sure? Mara, right?
Don't tell me my job. No, I'm gonna call you right back.
Well, listen, no, thanks for telling me. Where is she?
Sure myself, okay?
Okay,
I'm gonna
thanks.
call him up right now.
What else is coming?
Okay. Well, I'll give you a call
Can I
back
get everybody?
right away.
Can we just suck it up for a minute, please, Matt?
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Listen, I had Barry Sobel on the
I don't
line.
care if you got
What are
Roger
talking
Jackson
about?
on the phone. We got a big problem, man.
Why don't we put the phones on the machines for a little while?
Good idea. Good idea.
You want to know what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. D&M is going right into the dumpster because of one rotten piece of trash,
I
okay?
think we all know who
Piece of
put us
trash.
here. Let's concentrate on finding a solution, okay?
Lorna has screwed us to the wall. I want everybody to know that every opportunity, she screwed us to the wall,
Look,
man.
Dean, listen,
We're gonna clean this up
the
somehow.
media is the one that is making mincemeat out of this whole situation.
Jake, he's right. We wouldn't be in this mess if Lorna hadn't sold us out.
Listen, guys, I'm the last person that should be defending Lorna, right? But I really think Carl Hutchins did the same thing to Lorna. that
No,
Rick
it's
did
not
to
the
me.
same at all, Jenna. Not at all.
Dean,
It's
sometimes
not,
people
honey.
do things that they don't want to because they feel that's the only way for them.
No, Paulina, she was a bad piece of news when she walked in the very first day.
You think I'm bad news, Dean? Wait till you see this.
I have a right to be here, Billy.
Let's get this straight, Harrison. The only person that has rights during an interrogation is the suspect.
Hutchins deserves nothing. Lorna Devon tied him to Madison. That proves my son's telling the truth.
The only reason that I brought you along is because I care about Ryan. But from here on in, I'm running the show. Now, if Carl Hutchins allows you to stay, that's fine.
Allows me? Allows me?
Yes.
Who is that murderer to tell me anything?
I'm telling you. If he doesn't want you here, you're out of here. Clear?
Clear.
Now, you keep your eyes and your ears open. Ryan knew more about Carl Hutchins than anybody on my force. Now, it's a sure bet that since Ryan's escape, he's been trying to find Carl Hutchins. Maybe he already has. So you stay on your toes.
Now, wait a minute, wait a minute. You don't think Ryan is in there, do you?
Well, we'll see.
Hello, duckies. What have I done wrong today, then?
Okay, let me guess what it could be. Ace wants me to cut Rascal loose this time?
No, it's a little bit worse than that, I'm afraid.
What is all this stuff?
Your new project.
What?
Listen, I am not thrilled about this, but this has come straight from the top at Ace Holdings.
Roger Jackson.
They don't want the record division putting any more money into Dean until Dean can generate some income. Apparently, nothing can stand in the way of love is dead.
This is promotional copy and storyboards.
Sparkly toothpaste ads.
You're kidding me. What's he supposed to do with this?
They want me to write music for a TV commercial?
I'm afraid so, Dean. Look, I am really...
You're crazy. That's what you are, Lorna. You are out of your mind.
I wanna know
Okay,
who
you're out of your
authorized
mind.
it, all right?
Now you bring bad news from Ace. Is this your new job? I'll tell you something. I got a little message for them. You go back and you tell them they can all
Dean,
stick
why don't
it.
you just calm down?
All right?
We can call one of your friends.
No, I'm not calling
How about
anybody. Here's your
Heather?
story, all right? Nobody tells me what I write.
You know something? This is not such a bad news. I mean, you guys started out doing jingles, right?
Good, remember,
I got
Matt?
a great crew, Matt. I mean, you give me a couple days with this stuff, and then we will make a bid to do a video, okay?
Well, that's really not the point.
That's right, it isn't. Lorna started this. And now, because of Lorna, Dean's gonna watch his dream fade away right before his eyes.
You selling raffle tickets to the policeman's ball, Captain?
I'm here on official business, Hutchins.
Yes, I can see that. Are you still looking for a civil service job, Spencer?
Mr. Harrison is here assisting the police in the apprehension of his son, Ryan.
Assisting? That's interesting. Yes, I heard the news on the radio. Yes, it must be very difficult when your offspring choose a life of crime.
May we come in?
Yes. Yes, why not? I have nothing to hide. Come on, make yourself at home. Good. Now, how may I be of assistance?
I have some questions for you concerning the murder of Rick Madison.
Haven't we covered that, Captain?
Do you know Lorna Devon?
Yes.
What is your relationship to her?
Captain Billy, I'm a gentleman. I never kiss and tell. Please.
Listen, Hutchins, this is a homicide investigation. And I'm not about to start playing games with you. Did Lorna Devon work for you?
Yes.
Have a seat.
Yes, she was, what's the new term for a girl Friday? She was an administrative assistant. That's what she was. Very good.
Does she have knowledge of your business activities?
Marginal.
Would Sunburst Records be one of them?
Well, Lorna does have a flair for music, so when I could, I did utilize her.
Miss Devon has made some statements to the DA's office pertaining to your ownership of that corporation.
Yes, I heard. Well, perhaps she was a little bit miffed that I didn't authorize her to receive unemployment benefits while I was up the river. Unemployment. Now, there's something you could look into, Spencer.
Oh, come on, Billy. Do we have to listen to this garbage?
No, you don't. There's the door. Come on, how long's this going on? I've got appointments.
Miss Devon said that you were not only the sole owner of that corporation, but that you also hired Rick Madison to run it for you.
Did she not?
Is that true?
Well, only to a degree. I mean, the idea of Madison running anything is ludicrous.
But you knew him.
Well, I was acquainted. Only very briefly. I certainly didn't know him well enough to know his enemies, and Lord knows I had no idea that your son had a vendetta against the man.
But the other day when I questioned you, you said you had no connection to Rick Madison at all.
Well, that's the problem with prison, you see. After a while, you begin to lose your marbles.
You lie.
Harrison!
If you set my son up, Carl, so help me. I swear I'll kill you.
Harrison. Harrison, what did I tell you?
You know, I really don't think I should be tormented in my own home, Captain. Do
This
you?
is your last warning. I mean it, Harrison. So you admit you lied when you said you didn't know Rick Madison, huh?
I admit nothing. Do you understand that? Nothing. I've just spent 7 of the worst months of my life in squalor, in solitary confinement. You know what that means? For company, for intellectual companionship. They were my personal guards. Now, this was a breed not too distantly related from the lower rungs of the primate ladder. Do either one of you have any idea what this kind of incarceration is like? Do you? No. And do you think me so indifferent to the joys and pleasures of freedom, Captain, that I would knowingly allow myself to become involved in yet another cause célèbre? No. Now, if I have been evasive, if I have bent the truth a little, you have to understand it was out of self-protection.
Self-protection from what? From a murder rap? Or simply consorting with a known felon?
Carl, you're lying through your teeth.
The only crime that I'm guilty of is that I chose Rick Madison to oversee Sunburst. And even then, the little weasel starts using the company to distribute porno material.
Is that why you killed him?
No.
What about the money?
What money?
Madison had thousands on him.
Now, he was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
No, you... Of course not.
Did he embezzle from you? Is that why you turned on him?
Look, all I'm guilty of, and it's an error of judgment, was hiring Rick Madison in the first place, choosing him.
No, Carl. Your big mistake was trying to get Ryan to take the fall for you, right?
I want to show you something. I was so distressed over what happened to Felicia's daughter that I've divested myself of all interests in the Sunburst Corporation. See for yourself. Notarized. There's a date.
I'm gonna need a copy of this. I have to track all Rick Madison's holdings for this investigation.
This is a copy. You can have this. You're welcome. The original has gone on to the new shareholder. Now, do you gentlemen have anything further?
Don't leave town.
Captain, do you know, you're the first resident in Bay City to ever extend to me that felicitation, and I do thank you.
You're very welcome. And you're still a suspect in that man's murder, so don't you ever forget that.
If you harm a hair on my son's head, you can bet I'll be back for you.
You may find this hard to believe, but I do understand a father's concern for the welfare of his child. And if Ryan shows up here, Mr. Harrison, you, not the police, will be the first to know.
Oh, believe me, Carl, this isn't over.
No, I think not.